Welcome back to Ogden, Utah for round 2 of the 2021 PDGA Pro Worlds. I am Ian Anderson. Sitting next to me is our world champion, Sarah Holcomb. It has been a fun watch so far here at Mulligan's, a very different watch than at the Fort.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of really impressive birdies, some big putts. We've got Paige Pierce at -8, Haley -6, Gilpin at -4, and Valerie at -2. You can see Paige Pierce has 0 bogeys on the day, as well as Sarah Gilpin. And there's still another half of this great course out at Mulligan's on to hole 10, par 3, 285 feet. One of the more technical shots, as you have to get through this triple mando, which kind of makes, and turn right. The triple mando kind of makes it difficult for the righty backhands to get the height they need to get the full turn to get all the way over to this basket. So it really plays to a sidearm. One of my favorite holes.
I've even seen rollers on this one before. If you don't have a sidearm, it can help you get right.
Absolutely. Great point.
Haley King going to that sidearm.
Needs a skip. The grass is pretty thick.
It is. That's a pretty good result, though.
But, yeah, it's 55-footer.
Maybe not even. I think that's the edge of the circle there. Call it 45-footer.
Okay, we'll see. Yeah. We'll see when she makes it.
Valerie Mandujano.
Nice turn. Not going to get all the way to the basket, but she made the triple mando and have an easy pitch up for par.
Paige Pierce going putter. This is a soul.
Is
that a mid?
It's like a hybrid mid putter. She's gonna have to challenge that upper edge.
She does. It's gonna be a little long and a little left. A lot long and a lot left.
Gilpin with the sidearm. I love this.
Cool.
I haven't seen her throw this yet.
It looks nice.
Yeah, great form.
That'll be a putt for birdie. It's a long one, though, yep. Val with a long bit of her own. Just does the smart thing and lays up for the 3. Not losing strokes to folks with this one. Not too many 2s, I would imagine. Paige Pierce, a long bid for her birdie.
Doesn't like it, but doesn't really matter at this point.
No. Gilpin. Ooh.
Good height.
I thought that was going in for a second. Had it on 2 axes. Haley King.
Haley, who I feel like has found her stroke on this back half. Oh,
you weren't wrong.
Miss.
Very close. Comes back for the par, as will the rest of the gang, it looks like.
No birdies on this one today. But we did see some on the other cards. Lisa Fakis, Kristen Tatar, Alexis Manahano. I wonder if she'll be rubbing that into Valerie during dinner tonight. And then myself and Andrea Eaton both got it as well.
Nice, Sarah.
Andrea a lefty, so this plays as a nice hyzer.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah just tapping out her par.
So Lisa Fakos was playing well yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, spoiler alert, but she put down a really hot round.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice to be able to utilize both backhand and sidearm like she does.
That's right. And she is a fantastic putter.
And Kristen Tatar as well. I'm assuming Tatar threw a sidearm off of this tee to get this birdie.
Ladies cleaning up par. Getting a look at Sarah's forehand form. Channeling some doubles partner.
Getting that right hip involved with a nice snap. Rocking the shades.
The sun never sets on cool, but it was bright out there. Oh my goodness. It is so bright in Utah.
I don't know why, but
it's different than California.
Yeah. My eyes were like swollen like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Anyway. So another bomber, hole 11, par 3, 363 feet. Almost in range for a lot of these women to get this birdie. But there is a sand trap on the left. That pathway is not out of bounds on the right.
King on the box. Playing the turnover.
Ooh, it's getting left into the sand trap. And Terry Miller out there doing the on-course commentary.
Taking a peek for our live broadcast on Disc Golf Network. Check it out if you have time. Val?
The nice hyzer flip.
Out away from the sand trap and the green.
And edge of the circle.
Cool. Paige Pierce. This will be an Undertaker fairway driver.
She's got a disc down for something so short as 360.
You know, yep. Paige Pierce
And
problems.
that was the play.
I guess that.
She still threw a pass.
Maybe should have got a mid, it turns out. Sarah Gilpin. Probably just playing this one for a par.
Yeah, Raider, she might be able to get a long look at this. I bet she's got at least 330 a distance in her.
This looks nice. Great shape on it.
Yep. Oh, yeah, great.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
It's a long look.
Mm-hmm. She should be up first with those looks. Here it is. Fantastic putter. Wouldn't put it past her. Oh,
Wow.
looked great.
That was so flat. Really nice run. Good height.
And we have more OB shenanigans.
Is this a blade of grass?
At Mulligan's.
Is that what we're debating here?
Yeah. I think they had the PDGA guy come over and determined it was a hazard.
Valerie with a C2 look that doesn't quite go in there.
Yeah. Haley King. I'm pretty sure this is a safe par.
Oh, left side catches.
She does get the
Wow.
par.
And Paige, 20 feet coming back.
She just found her disc is not in the basket right there.
Oh my gosh. That was one of the worst spit reaction situations I've ever seen. I mean, she took 5 steps before realizing that it wasn't in the basket. And then the look on her face.
Like, what?
Oh, God, I feel her pain right now.
Oh my, did you see what happened to Adam Hammies yesterday?
No.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Are we spoiling something? Oh, you'll get over it,
Yeah,
people.
people
It's
get
fine.
over it. So anyway, cuts high, goes dead center, goes through the basket. He goes and picks up his disc and then frustratingly slams it into the chains.
oh.
It hits the ring and then bounces out.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
that's always adding insult to injury.
exactly. He took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, you just can't lose your
Yeah,
cool,
I'm
even
a-
when you are sure it will go in the basket.
Exactly.
Great putt by Haley with that fist pump,
Way to
saving
say.
the par.
And the wooded hole, Sarah.
Right. Yeah, wooden posts on the right and wooden trees on the left. Par 3, 336 feet. There is a Mando right on this left tree right there. And then the net kind of blocks that right side. If you go over the net on above it, it is out of bounds, but if you go under it, it's not. So you can kind of play the net as a bit of a safety zone if you want. And there is deep behind it, there's a creek, but it is casual. So this is hopefully I think that we'll see some fairway drivers here.
We should. Haley King. This looks beautiful. Miss it.
And way far left there's some OB, but it's pretty hard to get to.
Mm-hmm. I think she's
So,
somewhere around circle's edge.
Edge of the circle, yeah.
Yeah.
You can see that blue mark on the sidewalk is actually the circle.
Oh, cool. Val? I swear that's a Roadrunner, but I could be wrong.
I keep wondering what it is. I really feel like it's more like a Shrike or a
Yeah,
turn or something.
I could buy that. Paige Pierce. Undertaker.
It goes so straight.
It does.
Oh, bad skip off
did
the
not want that skip.
sidewalk, but it is in bounds. Big long putt on the way back.
Accidentally throwing it 400 feet.
She's going to have to throw a mid.
She is. Gilpin. Going with an escape.
Oh.
Net ride.
Whoops.
Oh.
All right. So even if she goes under the fence, she gets relief from the fence
Yes.
area, so she can utilize that sidearm.
Going evader.
it's kind of weird that you can play off the net like that.
It's
like, oh, okay, no matter, like, you're just kind of safe no matter what.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes, like, you'll hit the net and bounce off before the pole, and they'll keep flying.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
So laying up, taking the bogey.
Paige Pierce, long comebacker for her, too.
Wow.
What?
She is not letting that
Dude.
spit out phase her.
That's at least 3 Circle 2 makes.
Oh, yeah.
That's...
Haley also from Circle 2, cashing it in.
Man,
They are just feeding off of each other right now.
her scores are matching.
Valerie also with the best shot of the day.
Nice.
Wow, like I'm just like mind blown. One of my card mates, Melody, got this one today.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, whoa, like that was awesome. You're going to be one of the few players to get this one. But I was apparently wrong.
Not that many people got it.
Yeah, there was quite a few though, 13%.
Okay.
Also got to watch Heather Young throw a roller
Sick.
at it, and she threw it past the basket, almost hit the porta potties.
No kidding.
Well, rolled it, I guess, is the right.
Yeah.
When I walk up to the tee, I have these game plans. I think I'm going to land in these same areas every single time, but you never know. Having the Bushnell rangefinder, no matter where I land, gives me that extra level of confidence.
I started playing disc golf with my family when I was 8 years old. When I was 16, I got my first job as a cook at a bowling alley, and that's when I made my first batch of beef jerky. As I got better at throwing, I also got better at making beef jerky. Everyone told me they loved my jerky. After 15 years of making my beef jerky as a hobby, I decided to make it available to everyone. Double G Craft Jerky. Give it a try. You're gonna love it.
I don't know if you saw that jerky was flying from Florida to California on that little animation. It was going right to my house.
Oh, was it? Oh, yum.
It
Love
is
that.
delicious.
The new partnership with Macbeth as
That's
well.
right. You got the barbecue flavor and one other I can't remember off the top of my head. Apologies. Looking at 13, another kind of peninsula green and a long one.
Yeah, 400 feet. Big hyzer. Ladies on this card can get there. But, like you said, there is some hazard next to the basket. You've got water on the left early and water deep.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind playing this one for par for some of the card.
I think, at least 2 of these women are going at this one.
Yeah, Haley. We think that's a Zeus. Putting it way down the fairway. Ooh.
A little early, but circle's edge.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at a good putt at it.
Val, kind of the edge of her range, but definitely a possibility.
Certainly.
The way she's been throwing lately, too. And putting. Get there. Okay.
Came up quite a bit shorter than I thought.
Yeah, kind of edge of circle, too.
But, you don't really have to, there's not a lot of people getting this one, so you don't really have to take a risk here.
Yeah. Paige Pierce will be a Zeus.
Needs a big fade. Which she got.
Oh, my goodness.
Giving herself a 20-footer.
Mm-hmm. Gotta love it. Gilpin.
She'll just be kind of trying to pop this out as far as she can into the center.
Mm-hmm. She's throwing her escape. Fairway driver.
And I like this play. She gave it enough left turn to make sure she's not going in that water.
Mm-hmm. It should be easy up and down par coming for her.
Throwing that same soft judge that she throws so well for her approach shots.
And a day like this, you ever think about carrying an umbrella for the sun?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I saw some people doing it out there. It's
Yeah,
seems like a great idea.
It was a little bit cloudy, honestly, today. We had a little bit of cloud cover for most of the round.
Mm-hmm. But it got
And
bright.
even a little sprinkle of rain during warm-ups.
Huh. Get all the things in Utah. Haley King, this is a birdie putt. Going right at the water, though.
This will take her within 1 of the lead. Oh!
And instead, the lead will probably be going the other way. Out to 3.
Gilpin
Sarah.
also with a miss, leaving her with a bogey. That's 2 in a row.
Yeah. Those hurt.
Paige with the birdie look.
And converts. Stretches that lead to 3 over King, 7 over Sarah and Val.
Any guesses on who the 2 other birdies were?
Was it Ella and Jen?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. All right, I got it this time. I needed a primer on the earlier hole. That's awesome.
Definitely a distance advantage out here on this course. I'd say an average player could get to half of these holes. So you've got 330 worth of distance. You could probably get birdies on half the holes. Beyond that, you need more like 360 to 400.
You do. If you really want to catch them all, as Paige is trying to do.
We had a great crowd out there today as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Tons of folk watching our FPO lead card action at Mulligan's. You guys are looking at hole 14. What's the play, Sarah?
This one's very technical. It's only 258 feet, but you have this huge sand trap, and the basket is situated on the top of this mound. And on the right side, there is the sidewalk does play OB on this hole for, I think, the first time and only time OB.
This is the scene of the Sias Elmore Thummer bounce ace.
Ah, yes, and Owen Scoggins aced in practice as well.
So this is the one she got.
Yeah,
cool.
I think a lot of players are going to lay up if they're, if Paige is laying up, that's not a good layup.
That's a bad layup.
But it is edge of the circle. Aw, bottom lip sand face.
My mom used to tell me.
Haley leaving. Oh no, that was a miss, early miss. She was going for the green though.
She was.
What was your mom saying?
She always said, you better put that lip away or little birdie's going to come along and poop on it. I don't know. That always made me laugh. Yeah.
Valerie, I think that was a miss, but maybe that was her play.
It's not bad miss. Better miss than Paige's.
Yeah, for sure. Gilpin also going with the sidearm, trying to get the birdie.
The Grace?
I'm wondering if she meant to throw it that wide.
Don't. Yes!
Oh!
Wow. I thought for sure that was going to trickle in.
Now I'm kind of confused. I don't know whether she was actually playing that for
the
pin. I think Haley was going for the pin.
Yeah.
And they both, her and Val, early released.
So there's just a layup from Haley. That's a little short. Should be workable, though. This is Val just pitching up for par.
But maybe this is the play, to throw it early right and then just pitch up instead of trying to go high or go way out left to avoid this and have just a long
it totally
approach.
takes the hazard out of the equation entirely.
Paige to keep, that is her first bogey of the day.
We'll be dropping that in shortly. Sarah stayed just out of the hazard, has this for a 2.
She is not putting at the basket.
She had negative interest in that one.
Haley trying to clean up the par after leaving her approach a little short. Great putt.
Yeah. Totally redeeming herself.
Sometimes when you do that, I feel like it's hard to make that putt because
Yeah.
you're maybe a little bit upset.
I'm like, you're mad at yourself.
Left yourself a putt.
I'm like, oh, why'd you do this to yourself?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Val, you don't do that.
An unfortunate miss for Val. Also carding the bogey.
And there's Paige's first bogey of the day. Sarah dropping in a par.
It's played as the fourth most difficult hole, only 10% birdies. 62% par, 28% bogey. So, yeah, it's playing as a pretty good hole for the FPO division.
Yeah, I like that one. Some scoring separation for us.
And some technicality.
Yeah. Haley King smashing in that par putt. Making up for the short approach onto hole 15.
This one, 572. immediately you're playing over a pond onto this peninsula on the left side. There is also a creek on the other side of the peninsula. The pathway is not out of bounds. Players are going to want to land somewhere around here to leave themselves about 250 to 300 feet to get to this pin. Righty backhands are going to have to throw again over the water. Really plays to a left to right approach. So this is a very gettable hole, but also there was a huge backup.
Oh, that's right.
Ladies waited for probably 30 minutes on this tee pad to get onto this tee.
This is a really kind of a technical tee shot. Making it land on that strip of land is not the easiest task.
You can see Haley playing conservatively, just throwing a slow disc.
Looked like maybe that breaker.
Could have been.
It was or a putter even probably, huh? Yeah, it was something really slow. Sarah, she's throwing an evader out over the water.
Hoping to evade the pond. Uh-oh.
Oh. Think she's in?
Either way, that footing is pretty bad on that slope.
That's true.
Paige not going conservative.
That is a Zeus.
He's trying to make this approach really short.
Not a bad idea. It's right next to the water. Kind of pick your poison. The drive or the approach. Which one do you want to test?
And she is now approaching the next people's tee pad.
Oh, what a stick!
So she kind of, I mean, even though she had a Zeus, she was really just throwing kind of a Spikeiser
Yeah, true.
into the fairway, which is a conservative play, even though it's a fast disc. This is maybe like a Wraith? Halo Wraith?
I was going to guess Halo Strike.
Oh, could be. Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm leaning strike or turn.
Do they make Halo turns?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Val inbounds, but some tricky footing near the water.
It's like everyone is in this weird slope. Nobody kind of got on that flat peninsula area.
Hey, Paige the only one, yeah. Oh, uphill run-ups.
So hard.
You'll tend to come out early, I want to say, on an uphill
or you'll
run-up.
flex them too much. You know,
To overcompensate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically angle control is much more difficult.
Yeah.
And then power, you have less power as well.
Yeah, true. So Gilpin also with that side sloping into the water.
It's got a nice turn on it.
Yeah, it was nice.
Leaving her quite a few feet, maybe a couple 100 feet, 150 feet
Yeah,
to the pin.
I'm with you on that. Haley King trying to...
Testing that run up.
Yeah.
Trying to see if she can feel how that slope is going to affect her throw. Over the water. Oh.
Is it coming? It's coming back. Hurry. Oh, no.
Oh, that is a costly
You're going
error.
way back. She never crossed in by the basket.
So let's get a mulligan here.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's still costing her a stroke.
Yeah, it still counts at Mulligan's.
And playing more conservatively, but still...
Oh, it did cross, though, he's saying.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, he
but
gave her a spot.
Ooh. Man, she was coming in so good on these first 14 holes, and now the disaster strikes on 15.
Putting for 6, I think.
Yeah, putting for 6.
Ooh.
Paige with an easy birdie.
She's putting for 3, about to get
Huge stroke
3
swings.
strokes on her, possibly.
Gilpin with the soft judge. Putting it up there.
Ooh.
Great shot.
That was. Love those half go bids from distance. We hoped one of yours go in a couple years back out at the Memorial.
Oh, yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah, that was a couple
Little
hundred
jokery.
feet. That was a couple hundred feet. That was a jokery, wasn't it?
Haley to save the double bogey. Which,
Yeah.
gosh, making that putt after you just threw in the water twice.
It's a tough task. Hard to get settled. Paige Pierce looking to get 4 strokes on
Wow.
Haley King.
Great birdie.
Man, talk about stroke swings.
Man, this is going to be just pretty defeating for Haley.
Oh, that just erases so many holes of good play.
Yeah, she was so close to the lead, and now it is so far away.
Oh, my goodness.
But 3 more rounds after this one. Let's see if Haley can get a couple birdies here to finish. she definitely has the range to get these next 3 in a row.
Gilpin cleans up nicely. And we'll look at a Paige Pierce smash. Shouts to our speed and radar crew out there, Joe and Brandon helping us out. Huge shouts to them. See Joe back there right behind Paige. We'll kick it off to our sponsors.
Love getting outside and challenging yourself to become better? How about spending time with family and friends, or just marveling at the pure joy of flight? Then you've come to the right place at the right time. Join the PDGA.
You've seen them in the hands of professionals, helping them compete at the highest level. Whale Sacks is a female-owned small business, handmade in the USA. We are dedicated to outstanding grip for all disc golfers.
Back out to the action on the FBO League card at 2021 Pro Worlds. Looking at hole 16. I feel like this is almost kind of like a sucker's hole, like going for it.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly is if you don't have precision off the tee. I mean, even from about here, it's a tricky shot. This is sloped, the green is sloped both directions, and behind it there's water. Any miss is likely to roll somewhere, and it might not be good.
So Paige Pierce is throwing a buzz. This feels layup to me.
It does.
Just to kind of the front of that circle. That's well executed.
Yeah, and leaves her a 50-footer that she probably has no business running.
But she probably will.
Who knows? I'm guessing she's laying it up.
Gilpin with the escape.
Doesn't quite have the distance to get there. But she'll be putting it out into the center.
That's kind of a...
Man, that's a hard approach. There's so much hazard around the basket.
That could definitely go wrong. We'll hope it goes right.
She may even want to lay it up short of the hazards and try to make a long putt for par. Val going with a big shot.
Sit. Okay. I was worried about that one.
She was looking to get that birdie. Haley also may be looking for this birdie.
This is that purple disc she likes to throw far.
Which we think is a Zeus.
Yeah, she's trying to come back from that quad. Or triple.
Ooh, I can't tell whether it's in the sand trap, but it looked good. It looked like it was fading away from the sand trap.
So Gilpin?
Gilpin needing a precise approach here and no basket hit.
Unless it's in. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow, that was so close. That was great.
Almost made it and is parked. Can't ask for a better result almost.
Val with the Nova leaving it a little bit long.
You don't.
And that is a very deathy looking putt.
No, you can't do that to yourself.
Paige running the 38-footer.
Yes.
Wow. I thought she was way further away.
I did too.
Angle,
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
I think she put it exactly where she wanted to on the drive, honestly.
And with the way she's putting today, I can see why she ran that putt. Val,
Oh, the errant up is going to cost her. That's not rolling.
If that didn't roll OB, I don't know.
It looks like it didn't.
It didn't?
I don't think so. We'll see. Double bogey.
Yeah, so it was hazard.
Oh, dang.
We're going to have to get a little graphic up there.
I know. We have one.
Hazard.
Yeah.
Haley also from the hazard. But that saves the par.
It does. And Gilpin.
With the short drive, but the precise upshot, still getting a couple strokes on Valerie.
Yeah, really nicely done. Even more nicely done, Paige Pierce's birdie putt.
Ching-a-ling. Count it.
Sneaking that over. Nicely done, Paige. Crowd approved shot right there as we head into 17.
Par 3, 373 feet. Really similar distance to the last hole, but the hazards are going to be a little bit different. The right side, the water comes up quick. So if you overturn it a little bit, you're going to be in the water. It's pretty deep right there. Also, there is a little bit of water on the left side, and there is a creek early left that really shouldn't come into play, but very well could.
Paige Pierce has the tee. This is her Undertaker again.
Which we know goes, what, about 340?
I think she put it almost 370 one time. Oh, did 370 again. Wow. That's a great shot, too. You know, missing on the safe side of the basket. Really well done.
And the flight plays the fairway instead of kind of sweeping left or right.
Mm-hmm. Escape from Sarah. Trying to escape with a par. I think she'll do that after the drive. Haley King still trying to fight back from hole 15.
This is looking like onyx.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That pink one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was definitely a
Maybe
fairway.
not. A lot of players are throwing new plastic out here
Yeah.
with the elevation and also with the water. I know I'm throwing a bunch of discs that I never throw otherwise.
That should look for a long birdie bid from Haley if she wants it. Wouldn't mind a layup from there, though, with the water behind the
that looks
basket.
like 60.
Yeah. Val stepping up.
With the purple disc. Shrike turn wraith.
That's going left.
That did not get a hyzer flip. That creek come into play. Ooh. It's going to be a difficult approach regardless.
That is. Looks like she stayed safe, I think. I think they're waiting for them to tee on 18, it looks like.
Yeah, the tee pad for 18 is just right to her. Oh, did she just throw immediately? That was the shortest setup ever.
Yeah, it was. She was mentally
she didn't
ready.
Even look like she looked at the basket.
Nope.
She just looked through.
Sarah Gilpin with her layup for par.
That soft judge scooting up there. Ooh, that's a tester.
Yeah. Would like a little closer, but it's hard to blame her for leaving it short with that water just a couple feet behind the basket. Haley King.
Yeah, she did the same thing on 13, I believe, and then missed the putt.
Paige Pierce for a stroke on the card. And an 8-stroke lead on the card.
Wow, 3 in a row for Pierce. With the one blemish on 14
Yeah.
and the whole round. There's a lot of color on that scorecard.
Yeah, a lot of good color. It's hard to say, bogey free out here with all this OB. It's real easy to get away from you. Sarah trying to save a par.
Especially for someone with Paige's distance, because she's actually going at the pin, whereas a lot of players are laying up to the very easy fairway.
That's a really good point.
Great finish there for Gilpin on this hole. Learning something from previous holes about not beating yourself up too much for leaving those short.
Yeah, there you go. Haley King trying to convert a par of her own. Nice, Haley. And Val dropping in the par.
So Pierce with the lone birdie on the card. There were a couple others in the field. Any guesses?
Was it the two usual suspects?
One of them.
Ella?
Yeah. But then we had Maria Oliva and Cynthia Ricciani also cash in on this one.
That's a good birdie.
So the final hole, hole 18, par 3, 207 feet, the shortest hole on the course. Full water carry, slightly uphill, with a rocky green that plays as an island. This one is kind of hard to stick. Really easy to go long, really plays really well to a sidearm, straight putter.
And then once you get inbounds, you usually have a death putt.
No doubt, and that OB is really close on the front of the basket.
And we saw Paul Macbeth take a double on to finish his round one.
That hurts.
Double OBs.
Also the famous Ricky Ace hole.
A walk-off ace for the win. Paige Pierce.
Paige with a slight turn on her fierce, and then needs to sit, and the wall is not in bounds.
Yep.
She will be going to the drop zone.
That was near ace, right over the basket. Gilpin. This will be a truth.
Playing the hyzer, hoping to miss this pine.
It looked like a lot of hyzer. Oh,
And
the
it's
perfect
parked.
amount of hyzer.
Or is that a fir tree? Maybe someone can let me know in the comments. That looks like a zone or a breaker. Ooh,
It looks like it almost went in.
Flash in the basket.
Nice shot, Haley. A great way to finish.
And Val going putter. Getting a little bit of turn, but it needs to get some legs.
Needed just a little more flip on that thing.
So Paige from the drop zone, not even trying to make this putt for a second blemish on her scorecard. Val as well. Going for it?
I think so.
She got the koozie.
Wasted no time either. Haley King for a 2 and get back 2 strokes on Paige.
There we go.
Yeah, there's a little swing. Cutting that lead down to, looks like 6 after Paige drops in. Gilpin for birdie. Great way to end her day.
Yeah, and throwing the hyzer. I haven't seen a lot of people throw that line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kind of brings those trees in.
Yeah. Sarah cashing in the birdie to finish. This was her first time ever making a lead card on a major event.
Oh, congrats to her.
So she was very excited.
I bet.
And Paige Pierce with the bogey to finish, but at 11 down. That is a great round.
Yep. Building on what she did at the fort. There's a bogey for Val to end her day. Check out this truth throw from Sarah Gilpin.
Nice pull through.
Slow-mo disc golf, gotta love it. There are your scores after round 2. We'll be watching Paige Pierce, Lisa Fakis, Katrina Allen, and Kristen Tatar made the lead card.
Oh, I'm excited. So 3 more rounds in this World Championships to crown our title winner. This is, after 2-year hiatus, this is exactly what I'm looking forward to, this battle.
We got our double G jerky long drive of the day from the one and only Paige Pierce. 446 foot.
Full turn.
Basically a park job. Just ridiculous.
And she makes the putt.
Yeah, of course. That is all we got for round 2. We'll catch you guys in round 3. Thanks for watching.